We love Broken Bow, Oklahoma. The Beaver's Bend campground is absolutely stunning and one of the most affordable places you'll find to stay. We've decided to sell the trailer as our lives are heading in a different direction. And because of that, I had built this trip up in my mind as the perfect farewell tour for our camper. I was imagining Hallmark movie vibes, peaceful drive, happy family, beautiful weather, and absolutely no mechanical issues. But the trailer had other plans. Nothing says, "Welcome to your Christmas vacation," quite like a blown-out tire on the side of the highway. Sure enough, our tire minder started screaming at us. Now, normally, the tire minder is a dramatic little tattletale that gets worked up over absolutely nothing. Low pressure, slight change in pressure, a stiff breeze, a Tuesday. So naturally, we ignored it for a few seconds. This time, however, it was right. I know, we were shocked too. As we pulled over, Chris calmly assessed the situation while I contributed in my own special way by asking unhelpful questions and providing emotional support from a safe distance. To his credit, Chris made quick work of changing the tire while also turning the experience into an impromptu life lesson for the boys. Nothing says manhood like changing a tire on the side of the road while your mom documents the whole thing for YouTube. All right, so Chris,
Yep.
we had a flat tire on the way here,
Yep.
but we had tire minders and it told us within seconds that it was going to blow, so
Yep.
that was good. We stopped, that was great.
Yep.
What is this mess on the ground right now?
Oh, when we hooked up the water to the trailer and turned it on, no water came out, so we thought it was the filter. So we shut the water off, took the filter off, hooked it back up, turned the water back on, and you hear water running. We thought it was the shower. It was not the shower. It was this little guy right here is supposed to be connected to the sink and the barbecue area, and it was not connected. So it was pouring out water everywhere, underneath, running down under the trailer and running into the kids' room.
Now, okay, hold on. Let's back up on how this is a good news.
Okay.
During the Christmas trip last year, we had continual leaking in the
Yep.
kids' room, and we, for the life of us, could not figure out what it is. We have figured out
Yeah.
what it is.
Yep.
It's a pretty bad leak from the sink.
It's this.
Yeah.
That's was leaking everywhere, probably, that we just didn't know that it was leaking. And now it fully got disconnected and we have no way to cap it. So first run will be tomorrow morning to go find a 1/2-inch cap so we can have running water.
We don't need water till tomorrow. I mean, it's
Yeah,
fine.
We're fine.
It's fine.
It's not like we have teenage boys that stink or anything.
It's fine. Totally fine. Hey, Chris.
Uh-huh.
What's going on there?
Apparently in transportation, the door decided to come flying off. Ripped the screws right out. And broke the latch for it.
It's been such a good day.
It's been the best.
What a good day.
Yeah.
We still have no water this morning because Chris hasn't had a chance to go by the hardware store to fix the water leak that we have in the trailer. So we are brushing our teeth with Waterloo this morning because we didn't even, I don't know, we weren't thinking this year and we didn't pack any water. Brushing our teeth with Waterloo. It's absolutely disgusting, but it's better than soda, I guess. We don't have soda, so we just have a whole bunch of Waterloo. So that's what we're drinking for water and brushing our teeth today. I decided to mix my protein powder and greens with a Waterloo sparkling water. In theory, it sounded efficient. In reality, it tasted like someone carbonated a lawnmower. I took one sip and immediately understood why some mistakes only need to be made once. Once I finally got the taste out of my mouth and regained my will to live, Natalie and I spent some time wrapping Christmas gifts together. We closed out the first day with a campfire dinner and one of those sunsets that makes you completely forget you spent part of the morning standing on the side of the highway with a flat tire. Christmas Eve has always been my favorite day of the year. We have a tradition of keeping things simple: a relaxed breakfast, a little bowling, and some shopping. The bowling portion went exactly as you'd expect when a family gets overly competitive. There were moments of athletic greatness, moments of complete embarrassment, and at least one person who celebrated a strike like they had just won the Super Bowl. Now look, I'm not going to name names, but if you've met us, you probably already know who it was.
Oh! Okay, let's see.
Hold on.
Where are you at? Oh, dude, you're not even at a half a pound. You got some ways to go.
Cotton candy gum.
Not this one.
This
You
one?
already put in a
Gumball.
pound in gumballs. Oh my gosh. I cannot. I cannot.
After we wore ourselves out, we continued another family tradition and headed to the movies. This year's choice was David. Now, every Christmas Eve, we eat Chinese food. It's one of those traditions that somehow just stuck. So naturally, we set out in search of our annual feast. Unfortunately, our first choice looked like the kind of place that would make you question every decision that led you there. So we kept driving. And thank goodness we did. We stumbled across Hachi Hachi Hibachi Express. And friends, this food truck was absolutely amazing. If you're ever in Broken Bow, put it on your list. The food was incredible. Now, the only problem was there wasn't really anywhere to sit and eat. So there we were, carrying our food around town like culinary nomads, searching for a promised land. Eventually, we landed at Beaver's Bend Brewery. We grabbed some drinks and enjoyed what may go down as one of the best Christmas Eve dinners we've ever had. The place was nearly empty, which meant that the kids immediately claimed the surrounding area as their personal athletic complex. Within minutes, they had organized a football game, established rules, ignored those rules, argued about the rules, and then continued playing anyway. Honestly, it was perfect.
Come here, Mom. I gotta show you something I have.
Oh, shoot, this is a horrible game. This game never ends. That's what I've decided.
Get away.
She's worse, dude.
Dang! Golly, Biggie.
Nope, Nat's got the
I knew you
worst.
were
Nat's
fat.
got the worst hand.
Christmas morning was everything Christmas morning should be. We opened gifts, lounged around in pajamas for far longer than necessary, ate way too much food, and fully embraced doing absolutely nothing productive.
Okay.
That's a massive one.
So we came up to Broken Bow and we're getting our miles in, but it's kind of sucks because we're really sick right now. We're fighting a cold and it's a weird congestion that's making us very dizzy and it's in our ears, so hearing's really hard. It's just kind of a hard run. The only thing we have going for us is it's a warm trend. It's a heat wave right now. So it's in the 70s, and it somehow makes running a little easier when you're sick, when you aren't fighting when it's like 40 degrees. So get that going for us.
At one point during the trip, we also spotted an otter. Now, if you've never encountered an otter in a campground, let me save you some confusion. They're adorable in the daylight. At night, when something is sprinting through your campsite and rustling around outside your camper, they are significantly less adorable. Nobody informed me that otters enjoy helping themselves to campground snacks after dark. When I heard something outside, my mind immediately skipped past cute woodland creature and went straight to we're being attacked. Fortunately, it was just an otter.
I want to know where he went, dude. I want to know where. I think he went back down.
He did. He went down in between the two trees. He left the water trail.
Oh.
Look it, there's a water trail.
Because he came up this way and
He just like ran down the street.
There's a water
I
trail.
think it was in the otter that came and got in our trash can.
Might have been.
Not a raccoon. They were chasing him?
Well, no. So the one ran up, and when he got on the concrete, I could see two others right there.
I only saw the one. He is chirping.
Oh, maybe it was the phone.
It's screaming at the top of their lungs.
Wow, thanks a lot.
Yeah, Natalie and Ezra.
Oh, he was so big.
Thanks a
Oh,
lot.
right there, in the water, in the water, in the
Oh.
water.
You guys suck. I can't see that. Sucker, I'm just saying this. And you said, no, come out. There's a beaver. And he was like right there.
That's what I tried to chase up the road.
And then I come out and you showed it to me. I run back in and I grabbed the camera and I still have my toothbrush in my mouth. And
And it's
there's
gone.
no freaking beaver. Thanks a lot, dude. I appreciate you.
Hey, the run people, say go. Back. Go back, Nate. Ezra.
One of the many things I love about our kids is how much they genuinely enjoy being around each other. Now, don't get me wrong, they're siblings. There is plenty of trash talk, a lot of arguing, and a suspicious number of disputes over rules that seem to appear out of nowhere. But at the end of the day, they're best friends.
Okay, I'm down.
Yeah, because it was so
With
terrible.
an Oreo cookie inside? Yeah.
A s'more with an Oreo cookie inside.
Because
we're out of chocolate?
Yeah.
So you're just doing the best you can with what we got.
Mm-hmm.
I actually made
Got it.
the idea of that.
And it's a half and half, so.
How's
half
it
Oreo
taste?
Good.
That looks terrible.
Sure, good.
My s'more got a little messy.
Your s'more got a little messy? It looks fine to me. What do you mean a little messy? Your face is totally clean.
Got something like right here.
Disgusting. Oh, it's all over your hands. I can't right now.
This chapter of our lives is changing. Weekends are now filled with sports practices, work responsibilities, church activities, and all the things that come with raising teenagers. Texas summers are long and hot, and our trailer's air conditioner, it just can't keep up with anything anymore. Between storage, insurance, and only using it a handful of times a year, we knew it was time to let it go. We sold the trailer last week, and what I'll miss isn't really the trailer itself. It's the life that happened around it. The campfires, the quiet mornings, the card games, the laughter, the conversations that seemed to happen more naturally when there were no schedules to keep and nowhere else to be. We'll still make the memories, we'll still take the trips, we'll still find ways to spend time together. The setting will just look a little different. As I watched my family this Christmas, I realized something so important. The trailer was never the source of the memories, the people were. And no matter what season of life we're in, that's the part we get to keep forever.
Cash, what are you doing there? Just holding it together. You're gonna get.
Yo! Stop! I didn't do my thing. Don't help me, Dad. I know what to do.